Remember that they're changing my voice. So the Bible says that folly is an unruly woman and folly is in the heart of a child. Now this is key here. When we connect that to Proverbs 26, we see that without wood, a fire goes out. Without gossip, a quarrel dies down. Without attractive females rejecting me, that part of the problem goes away. Now, the opposition view are like the type of trash who would argue that because the governing class is telling attractive women to shun me, because they created a society that makes it so they're inclined to shun me, that I magically should leave them alone. These are the types of people who would tell Christ to lower his standard. They would tell the top martial artist ever possible, the Son of God, a son of 2 doctors, 1 a brain surgeon, to lower his standard. Do you know how ridiculous that is? Do you know how sick that is? What kind of female that ever lived would be too good for the Son of God, the top martial artist ever possible, the son of 2 doctors, 1 a brain surgeon? You see how stupid they are. I want everyone to think about the opposition view. The churches, the mosques, the synagogues, atheists, New Age, all the other religions, Hindus, Shinto, Sikhs, every other thing you can imagine. And ask yourself why they're so dumb that they think that the top martial arts ever possible should be shunned. They think that their opinions and their lives are more important than rallying to the top martial arts ever possible. And also, when's the last time you've heard this argument? I'm the only one making these arguments. Can you imagine the Pope saying the same thing? It's like, look, you're obviously a clown. What the heck are you talking about? You really think everyone should rally to the fucking Pope? Like, are you kidding me? Is he fucking joking? That Pharisee even looks like a fairy. He fits the description of the Pharisees in the Bible. He's an arrogant worm who demands, the nicest seat, and so on and so forth. The important seats in the synagogue, in the church, what have you. He's a damn Pharisee. But yet you see all these people flocking to him and kissing his ass, including attractive females. And it's like that with every religious leader other than me on the planet. I'm the only one who's really worthy, who's a real religious leader. Because they have bad judgment. That's why there's 50,000 plus denominations of Christianity. You think they're all right? They have bad judgment and they follow idiots and they date idiots. The people who beat around the bush about this aren't your friends. There are females dating child molesters, mass murderers, blood money corporate trash. There's females who read a book where it says the rich are wise in their own eyes, but one who's poor and discerning sees how deluded they are, and then they go date the rich anyway. They know the story about the rich man in the eye of a needle. It's easier for a camel to get to the eye of a needle than a rich man to go to heaven, and they mess up anyway. What's the first thing about the book of Luke, right? Luke chapter 1, rather. It says that God sent the rich away empty, but yet there they are, trying to date the rich. So they started a quarrel with me about whether or not people should obey the Son of God, whether attractive females should submit. So when you look at the two sides of the debate, on the one side you see the top martial artist ever possible, proven definitively he's the Son of God and he's been shunned and persecuted, his videos suppressed by worms. And you see worms who benefit from a system that suppress your free speech, especially my free speech. Unless, of course, you're a bootlicking coward. And they don't suppress your free speech, right? And you see these idiots from their side of the debate who are allowed to get millions of views, hundreds of thousands. You see these worms, these government-backed dogs. Many of them agree that it's the end times. And they're on the government side of the debate like a bitch. How could you possibly, even for a moment, think that those worms could possibly even begin to be right? They hid from adulthood like a fucking bitch at the most important time of history, in history. This is not rocket science or something far more impressive like being the top martial artist ever possible here. This is common sense. I'm the top martial artist ever. There's some kind of a fucking bitch, some kind of a rebel pussy, some kind of a coward who's outside the gate with the rest of the bitches.